So we just had some buffs land in Marvel Snap, pushing Gambit up to 3 power and pushing Nakia up to 3 power. And they've given me a little bit of hope that a Handbuff discard deck like this one might actually be viable once again. I remember long ago in the beta playing Nakia in combination with Swarm and doing some crazy things because she used to give +2 power to cards. We don't quite have that power level these days, but Nakia having a higher base stat line, Gambit having a higher base stat line actually gives this deck a little bit more consistency when you're playing these cards out. They don't feel quite as weak themselves. And you still have some crazy pop-offs late in the game where you can do something like dump 4 0-cost 4-power swarms, or essentially 0 energy for 16 power on the final turn in combination with, you know, an Apocalypse or a Chavez and so on. This deck also has the typical scaling power of discard decks with Morbius and the Collector. Collector in particular loves all these swarms getting bounced back into your hand. And, you know, big payoffs like Dracula, enablers like MODOK, and your other discard cards alongside them. So this deck actually worked surprisingly well for me. I had a great initial run with this one. I have not collected enough data to be confident and say, hey, this deck's amazing now, but I think it's promising. It's intriguing with these buffs and with some additional refinements and perfections to this list. This could be a pretty viable climbing deck, I think. The one weakness right now is Spider-Ham. He's really good at hitting your Apocalypse and MODOK in this deck, both of which are really important. So Spider-Ham might always keep this a little bit in check, but man, sometimes these swarms just get there and are big enough, and now you've got the opportunity to snipe some crazy plays with Gambit, which can be both chaotic, but also occasionally surprisingly powerful. So enjoy some action here of this Handbuff discard deck. This is probably one of my favorite all-time archetypes in Marvel Snap, and I'm very happy to see that it might have a chance once again to shine. Okay, yeah, we love MODOKs, we love Collectors, we love Nakias. We just need Swarm, really. This is actually the perfect Swarm hand. Nakia feeds all of it. Collector gets buffed by all of it. If we get Swarm, this hand is like dreamy. Dreamy Swarm hand. Hellcow, bit of a waste. We want Swarm this turn, really. We want Swarm right now. Right now. Swarm right now. Swarm? Maybe? Gambit instead. Man, I think I might. It's weird. You really do want Zabu to die, but you also want whatever Zabu plays to die. I don't know. This is guaranteed to hit Zabu. Some pretty big downsides if I whiff. You know, we don't want to lose MODOK. We don't really care about anything but MODOK, maybe, because Nakia, even without Swarm, is probably not that good. Is Zabu being removed worth it here? I don't know. It's a good question. They get to net some benefit sometimes. Oh my god, MODOK is literally the only card I didn't want to lose. Another Zabu? Are you actually kidding me right now? Are you serious? I gave up my MODOK to clear a Zabu and they just got a second Zabu randomly off the hub. Come on, bro. That's actually not funny. Like, that is so stupid. Come on, dude. And I had to hit the MODOK too. Just like, come on. This is absolutely not fair. Completely rigged as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, I don't know. I really need to hit Swarm here to be any good. Otherwise, we can't contest enough spots. Okay, that's actually really nuts. Now we can go APOC left. Oh, this game just got interesting. Okay, now we need like Dracula or something. We probably want to play Chavez this turn so that, yeah, we don't have any way to discard swarms. If I hit Dracula next turn, we're really happy because we can go Sif Dracula and we're over the moon. I guess the only bad draw really is Colleen Wing because that doesn't really do much. I could leave the APOC in hand, but I don't know. We really want to hit APOC. If I don't Sif this turn, the problem is the APOC doesn't get any bigger though, so maybe that'd be okay. We'd have to do some math. Really just want to hit Dracula though, so we can hit APOC. It's perfect 7-mana curve, 7-cost curve. Morbius is probably better too, isn't it? because we've discarded a lot. We're gonna have like 4 things discarded. Big lead mid, adding a ton of power left. I am buffing the collector. That's 13 to 4. It's a 9-point lead. Like, do I need Sif mid? Adding a 10-point lead here, 13-point lead here, and a 5-point lead here. But they have less space here. So I mean, this is a fair split, I would say. It's gonna be tough to beat all of this, I would think. Pretty tough to beat all of it. Hello, Mrs. Kilbin. Oh, they played Shang-Chi right. Oh, they were trying to call their shot on the big boys. Interesting. The Chavez left was guaranteed for that Shang-Chi. I'm really surprised you don't see that left. And then maybe White Queen right. It still wouldn't have been enough for them, but consideration at least. Okay, Nakia Swarm MODOK is awesome. That's great. Can we keep up with Kitty Pride though is the question. Hellcow is also a little redundant this game since we have the MODOK probably. APOC is also really nice. Okay, can we hit a you know what would be perfect if this were a Dracula instead right now? We'd be very happy people, I think. We want that to be a Dracula. Collector MODOK isn't bad either though, actually. Orcus Forge Collector is also pretty chill. Makes the MODOK bigger as well. Well, I guess it doesn't really help though. We don't have Morbius, so I guess if we top decked Morbius and had Collector, we'd be the happiest people on Earth. Literally the happiest people on Earth. Oh god, oh god, oh god. I'm too happy. Okay, so this puts 6 in hand. That's fine. Do we maybe want one of our scalers mid and one right? Isle of Silence, unfortunately. I mean, we could go toe-to-toe with that, I guess. I don't know. Putting 2 cards in the Orcus Forge, though, just makes everybody bigger. And then we just try to win mid off MODOK and APOC, right? And then maybe just dump Swarm somewhere. I don't know. I think this is the right way to do it. All right. That Morbius top deck would be a good time to snap if you're thinking about snapping. I don't want to snap because I don't want my opponent to leave. I don't know that the opponent would actually leave in this case. They probably feel pretty confident with Angela Kitty Pride, but just to avoid any questions about it here, well, yeah, this is great. APOC's gonna be a chill 13 mid. That's gonna make us really, really big. It does make us susceptible to Shang-Chi. Kitty Pride Angela Nova could be a Sarah deck, which could have Shang-Chi. But I mean, everybody's gonna be susceptible to Shang-Chi, so I don't know if that's something to think about. Maybe we could go MODOK here. Start to split our power a little bit more. But we could also just surprise dump left as well, based on how big they go this turn. I don't know. The Shang-Chi problem, I don't know if we could avoid that. That does look like a Sarah Wright, though, doesn't it? That sure looks like a Sarah Wright. Oh, no. Every lane is so susceptible to Shang-Chi, bro. I can't stop it. There's no way to stop it. I just can't stop the Shang-Chi problem. I mean, technically this puts me at like, this doesn't die to Shang-Chi. It's not getting any bigger, actually. So Shang-Chi here would be 7. Shang-Chi here I can't really get around because they have their monster. Oh boy, dude. I think they Shang-Chi mid if they Shang-Chi. So I think we just don't put power mid. I don't know. This is we're really big. That's a great problem to have, but very susceptible as well, which is not a good problem to have. We have both priority and they really can't miss their Shang-Chi the way I've aligned this. So if they call their shot well, we might just be in trouble. They didn't play anything mid. That might be a good sign. Rogue Morbius. Oh no. That's gross. Did we get big enough left is the question. I did stack left. That Killmonger ordering is odd. Maybe that's the Kitty Pride at the end. Is that enough? It's pretty big. It's 8, isn't it? No, it's 6. Oh my god, we tied. We win the tiebreaker. Oh my god. Even with that sick rogue, dude. Even with the sick rogue, we get there. Woo! Okay. Okay. Yeah, we love Modok. We just need APOC, man. I feel like I've been light on hitting my APOCs. Oh, that's good timing on this. Yeah, we love that. Yeah. We would love a Collector or Morbius to feed into this a little later, but we'll take it, man. Swarms are good. A Nakia here could still be a huge buff across all of these cards. Just imagine, man. Nakia off the top. Collector. Still pretty interesting though, actually. We still like Collector a lot. Let's see. We can well, god dang, Collector's actually really good in cloning vats too. That puts me at 7 cards though. So maybe we don't greed the second Collector. Maybe we just put these swarms back in. I got a board space problem a little bit though, because I do need to like, I'm gonna have Modocs. I need to be able to play all the swarms late. So actually I can't get too greedy with cloning vats. I need to be able to play all the swarms late so that Dracula hits correctly. Although these gooses, bro. Quake. Luke Cage, that's fine. Oh, dude, is Nakia just more power than Dracula? Yeah, because we don't have it totally is, because we don't have APOC in hand. Next turn we want to play Modok. Actually needs to go like here. Next turn we want to play Modok. That's a bunch of buff swarms plus Chavez for our turn 6. So yeah, this is certainly the play. Hopefully the opponent doesn't have a wave Sandman type thing to disrupt us here. Swarm is fine. We'll put Modok there. Yeah, Collector's gonna get huge both now and actually when we play in a cloning vats late. I should probably be snapping, but I want this game to resolve. I want to see this one unfold because it's a pretty awesome Nakia game. So a bunch of buff swarms. Polaris Collector. Okay, that does actually kind of give me some overkill. Oh, I can't play Chavez. I forgot the gooses, bro. But that's okay. This is surely fine. It's still 12 with a 2-point advantage, and they can't even play big stuff. So there's some risk of I guess Silver Surfer adding 4, but we're way bigger than that. And Collector's gonna get +3 again. So I don't think we ever lose 12 mid. They don't have like a Sarah, so you know, like a Maximus Surfer would be 11 added mid, but we're adding 12. And we already have a 2-point advantage, so, and that leaves left out to dry as well. We're adding 16 power here. The Goose, if it wasn't for Goose, we could actually add an insane 25. That's nuts. Yeah, I think they see it too. Too many good swarms. So Nakia here was basically worth what, 8 power, 4 swarms buffed and a Modok buffed. 5 + 3. She was a 3/8. It's pretty good. Okay, Fluff. Ooh, White Hot Room is scary. Okay, can we get a we can get an APOC here? This hand's actually pretty legit. Sif hits APOC. Dracula, we like this a lot. Spider Ham. Okay, well, we've got other ways to discard, you know, that's what we built the deck for. Calling Wing is awesome here. I do wish we had one of our enablers though. Nakia can still be a big buff though. They don't have to hit the swarm first. They can hit the swarm after. I don't know if it's better to go for White Hot Room or Kiln here. It's unclear. I can just do it. Is that good though? Like, I don't even really have ways to spend the max energy. It's just about limiting them. Without Modok, the swarms a little bit harder to activate. I'm gonna wait, man. I don't think I really benefit enough from White Hot Room to make it worth it here. Green Gobbles. Okay. Typically, Dracula is the sort of card that's really good in Kiln, but I currently don't actually have a great setup for it. I need to hit like a Hell Cow, basically. We'll see. The opponent may be very scared of Dracula anyway. Oh, they don't even go there. Okay. Interesting. Dude, Gambit has at least one insane roll here. Jessica Jones is insane, right? So interestingly, Dracula will always hit Chavez. We know that's guaranteed. So the question is, what's the best way to play into that? In other words, I don't actually have to spend my energy this turn. Or I don't have to play my cards this turn, I should say. Like, I can... Man, I really need to not hit the hell. I want to play Hell Cow next turn. And let the Chavez... Oh, no, I can't do that because... No, because I need the Chavez in hand. That's just not true. I guess this is my best bet then. Just try to hit a Swarm for next turn. Try to hit Jones, or Marvel's good too, really. Both of those are great targets. Really just not Spider Ham or Cage. Swarm is a good hit. That's a great hit. Okay. Very nice. Yeah. Okay. So now we think we're ahead mid pretty hard. I mean, I have to roll either Hell Cow or... I mean, technically Hell Cow's enough, right? It doesn't beat like a Dr. Doom though, so maybe it's not enough. But then I need to... This doesn't work because I need to play the Hell Cow. Well, maybe we just win the flanks if they play Dr. Doom, right? Because this is only 14. Oh, because I got Captain Marvel as well. Yeah, I actually kind of just need to win the flanks, maybe. Force the Captain Marvel to move as needed since we didn't hit her. Yeah, actually, this looks right, probably. Yeah, the opponent just doesn't have it. This is a weird game, man. I don't know. The Gambit was a big hit, though. That was a big deal. Captain Marvel would have been a better hit, but... Okay. Yeah, man. Morbius into Colleen here is pretty nuts. We can honestly go Morbius Bar Sinister as well. He gets so big. Dude, Nakia as well. I mean, does he get big enough? Actually, I mean, only if you have a MODOK does he get big enough. Morbius right into Colleen left. No, that's garbage too. I think we need to be careful with Bar Sinister. I mean, Gambit with Swarm on Bar Sinister is pretty cool, so that's something we need to keep in mind. Love their portrait, man. Kitty Pryde's gonna be big and hard to beat. If they just top deck that Bast, that's okay, but otherwise you probably want to play Bast on 1 to push Kitty to 3, right? Yeah, Nakia here's chill. Okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to map this out, right? Like, how do we want to do this? Colleen to 3 is fine. It's okay. I really think we want to end up gambiting Bar Sinister. It's just that I might lose Bar Sinister if I do that, you know, like unless I do it on the final turn, which is generally not as advisable. Fortunately, I also have priority here, so that makes life a little bit worse. I don't know, man. MODOK's also just insane. It's really good. I gotta decide if there are enough good targets to hit this turn, and if I lose priority or not matters as well. Okay, so MODOK's out of the question. That's interesting. Iceman again. Okay. I'm definitely losing priority, right? Yeah. Oh no, Kitty's going away. No, I'm not. Just kidding. Just kidding. Is last turn Gambit correct? I sure don't see it, man. I don't know. It's gonna require something spicy to make it work. It might actually be okay though. I'm just right now the targets are all garbage. I need them to have played some good targets. I may be too big right, by the way. This is kind of overkill because Morbius is going to get bigger anyway. Are they willing to just totally give up right though? Because they're probably scared I have a really big play left. They have like Kitty Pryde stuff left, but that's maybe all. Not sure I'm doing this the right way yet either, but Hid Monkey coming down now. See, that's a good target, for instance. That makes me feel better for sure that I have at least one really good target. We think their max output mid is +8 as well, so 21. Like, can I get to 21 mid pretty easily? If we do it this way, we know we always have enough bodies. I mean, yeah, man, I think there's... I'm deleting 4 cards, right? So there's only 6 cards on board. I'm deleting at least 2 power. That's 11. We know they're adding 8. We think they're adding 8 max. That's 19. I go to 16. So I actually... The fact that I have priority here is actually hurting me quite a bit. I ever better off like just playing Chavez's or something, you know? I don't think so, man. I think this is the way to do it, but I need to hit that hit monkey basically. It's gonna come down to whether or not I hit that hit monkey, I think. Okay, that's actually, if I hit both Icemen, I might also, no, I think I have to hit hit monkey. I think I have to hit hit monkey. Oh, come on, dude, please one time. Oh my God, please one time, bro. One time hit monkey. No, I'm literally gonna hit everything but hit monkey, bro. No. 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 Iron Man? Oh, that's insane. Okay. I think I lose 17 to 16, bro.
Iron Man.
Ah, oh, Gambit, you monster.
Iron Man.
It's looking like maybe I should have put the pig mid. Oh, that's bigger than I thought anyway, but still, the hit monkey was the conversation. Oh, it was 8 plus 2. Da, da, da. I was thinking that was going to go left and the medium-sized one was going to go mid, but obviously Iron Man's bigger. Ah. That is a sick hit monkey, by the way. I'm really sad about my... I don't know what the math was there. I mean, you know... What do we have? 7 targets, I think. Okay, more... Okay, this is a good hand to work with. Yeah. Do we want to risk that Gambit on 3? We might. We might. Dracula's not crazy till we get an APOC. I guess it depends if we get the APOC or not, really. Sanctum Sanctorum is... That's tough, man. We missed our chance to play to it. The opponent sniped it. Probably because they're a bot. Is that a bot portrait? Is wonky on the bot list? We're gonna snipe it anyway. It's fine. We have priority. By playing Morbius here, we get priority. We can kill the Iceman, and we're off to the races. Hopefully this doesn't hit something good. Swarm's the perfect target. Yeah, great. Excellent work. Okay, Storm. We could dump some swarms here. We could try to trust the Dracula as well. It can usually get pretty big in these instances. Collector's another way to go with these swarms. So next turn we could go Hell Cow and hit some swarms, hopefully. But that's a little risky. It's just not that big, right? It's not that big. I think we just play the Hell Cow. It's the most likely thing to be big now. Dracula's just risky, I think. Is Dracula risky? It's going to be +9 at least if I want it to be. I guess there is some chance I don't get an ability to clear this hand, though, and I'm really restricted on hand space as well. I don't think that's true. I think this is my best chance. I'm a little worried about a Juggernaut, but not too worried. I'm gonna play one of these just for. Oh my God, I'm a sniper, bro. Let's go. Actual sniper. Wanted to play one just from a power standpoint. Ooh, so yeah, Surfer's scary now. Surfer adds 12 there. That's 20. I don't scale off that at all, so I need to be able to win a tiebreaker here, which Morbius helps. Actually, I wonder if I'm better off this game doing a collector, because these swarms just I don't have enough space to play them all. I need to be able to scale in a fixed spot. Like if I play MODOK into Chavez into Swarm, that's 20 power. If I play Collector into MODOK, it's not enough still. Yeah, this is still better. It's still better. You just need to play the Chavez. I don't know, man. I don't feel good about a tiebreaker here, though. I'm only going to be adding... Oh, I definitely don't feel good about a tiebreaker. Although this may be actually a C3 deck, huh? I thought it was looking at Surfer this whole time. And Baku, though, C3, isn't it? Oh, man. Am I big enough to beat C3? If they have exactly Idiot plus Idiot, they're adding 16 here. It's a 16-point advantage there. They're only adding 2, 3 here. So that would be 9. Am I going to have a 17-point advantage if I add 12, 20, 34 to 9? Yeah. I do indeed have it. Okay. This might have been a bot, but I mean, I think they played that game pretty much exactly as you would if you weren't a bot. I'm curious. May not be a bot. Wonky's not on the bot list name. Yeah, maybe not. The Iceman should have probably queued me in a little sooner that it wasn't Surfer, by the way. Bart Harley Jarvis Baby of the Year. What? Is that a reference? I never know what's references, but that sounds pretty funny. Bart Harley Jarvis Baby of the Year. You guys are going to tell me it's some either offensive or obscure thing, I'm sure. I feel bad. but I don't know it. Oh, hey, Bart Harley Jarvis, loser of the year. They must not like Mindscape. All right, we got the buffed cards in hand. Nakia, Gambit. Maybe not much to do with them yet, though. Gambit with stones also feels pretty bad. Not maybe happy about that. Currently Morbius is a little better supported. Just that we have discard, but we don't have any reload for collector without swarm or apoc. So let's put the Morbius in. That can always change, but Reality Stone Wakanda. Okay, that makes Gambit again notably worse. He can target those. That also makes Gambit notably worse. Good God, dude, it's just the Gambit sucks train here. Okay, they don't have a ton of power here, so maybe that actually might be good for us though, because they may want to clear these off of their own Killmonger, and they may be stuck with two fairly small cards mid, which are easier for me to go head to head with. So maybe not the end of the world. All right, so next turn I think will probably be Lady Sif, but we can talk about a Gambit if we think the right targets exist. Like if X-Mansion rolls something big, maybe, or if we get a good payoff in hand again, like Swarm. Yeah, that is again a terrible Gambit target. My God, this game just absolutely does not want me playing Gambit. If we thought we were gonna hit a MODOK, we would play Collector here because we have a really good MODOK payoff. It's a 1 in 4. We also have Hell Cow. Calling Wing is a decent payoff as well too. There's a couple decent payoffs here. These are also 5 mana plays together though, so I don't know. Part of me wants to just play the 5s together. In case we don't hit MODOK, we can still do this together and be fine. Collector would be better technically be better pre Sif, but you gotta do what you can do sometimes. So Deathlock's really good there. Cleared out a lot of space, activated the Wolverine for them. That's pretty clutch. Gotta say, that's really nice. Gambit's still so unlikely to be good here. Hellcow's probably just better. Probably just better. Might get me some cheap swarms, could buff APOC. I think I kind of just want to dump APOC right at the end of this game. Maybe we need to contest left in that case. Hopefully we don't hit Gambit Collector. That would be the super sad roll. I really want to hit a swarm in particular so I have more flexibility with my plays next turn. Time Stone. Maybe we're gonna Venom this? What's about to happen over here, man? We saw... Yeah, Venom. Okay. It's really good. This Wolverine's just getting fed. Maybe they'll go mid and I have a fixed number? No. No such luck. Don't hit the 2 worst. Oh, Swarm. Okay. Swarm is actually really nice. Boy, though. Boy. Boy. I don't know. This seems really risky. We're not really very favored here, I don't think. Shoring up left a little bit in case they try to flip it with something small. I mean, if they just have like a big Thanos, you know, a big play. Death, how cheap is Death? 4 cards have been destroyed, so Death's kind of cheap. You can play Death with something. Is it going to be enough to flip? Because I'm adding 2 power mid, 3 power left. So the thing you play with Death is not going to be very big in many cases. Might just be a stone. Any good 2-drops that are in this deck normally. It's gonna be hard for them to, like, all 3 spots here being contested thanks to us hitting that swarm. That's why hitting that swarm felt so clutch, I thought. Oh, I like the way they did this though. They may be big enough mid. Oh, that's the Death, yeah. Yondu plus another stone? Is that enough? Plus another Wolverine, it's not enough. Yeah, that's what we were talking about. Yeah. Did they play a ramp stone? They had more energy than I expected, or maybe Death was cheaper than I thought. Maybe I miscounted. Ooh, Camertage can be insane. Oh, wow. Wow. I love it. We actually don't have like the support for it right now. We kind of need Swarm or something to really make this spicy. Oh my God, let's go. So Nakia left is insane. Then we really just need like MODOK or Hellcow or Gambit or something for these swarms to pop off, right? Hellcow is probably fine. Yeah, the worst case turn 5 Hellcow Camertage is pretty nuts. So yeah, this should be good. As long as the opponent doesn't have any sort of like counter type play. In other words, you know, a Sandman, a wave, that sort of thing. Okay, so this is gonna be a big old Venom Sunspot type deal. I bet we outscale that though. I think we'll be okay. We're gonna have some big swarms pretty cheap. Yeah. MODOK. Dracula is gonna be Chavez on the final turn, but we can kind of play that anyway, right? I'm wondering if I just go MODOK cloning Vats because he's already, or no, excuse me, Hellcow cloning Vats because he's already so big. And in Kammertage, he's effectively a MODOK anyway for all intents and purposes. So, yeah, we might even keep the MODOK anyway, but it actually, Hellcow might be better to play on Kammertage. They're going to be the same power output, and I guess MODOK will discard more swarms if he hits a swarm here. Okay, question answered. Easy question answered. All right, yeah, another multiple man from cloning Vat. Sure, they also have another Venom we know too, so that's something to definitely keep in mind. A lot of small multiple man here is actually not that scary for us. We do want to play these swarms, don't we? Yeah, we're just gonna play Chavez and a bunch of swarms on this final turn. I hope that's enough, man. They're 5 powers, so I hope it's worth it. This game would have been much better if we did have a an APOC, but we'll take it. I wonder if there's a question if like playing a Morbius into cloning Vats and okay, that's good. Hit more swarms. Actually, might be able to play Dracula swarms. Yeah, that's even better. Well, is it better? Same difference, right? It's not better. So this is 17 to 14. Trying to think about what their most likely play is here. We know there's more multiple men. I mean, are they moving? Are they Heimdalling, right? Like, where do these go? Oh, they don't go anywhere because the opponent sees a billion power coming down. Yeah, I still actually don't know what the best lines were here. All right, Sinister London. Man, MODOK is really good. Gambit's really good. Colleen's really good. We got some good stuff here. We need a Swarm. Swarm with, oh, bro, no, not my MODOK. That's okay. We can still do some cool things. We just need Swarm or APOC really to make this hand insane, right? Colossus against Gambit, though. What? That sucks. Nakia is really good, though. Okay. Nakia on Swarm is really the dream, but we'll take this. I think Zane is a bot. What do you guys think? Base portrait. Oh my god, are you kidding me, dude? Cheating bots. That's still a really good draw, though. Hopefully we do roll this on a non-Cosmo spot, but either way, we're feeding the collectors a little bit here. Feeding our APOC a little bit here. Calling Wing Gambit is probably pretty nuts next turn as well. We're not winning Asgard, but that's all right. Roll mid, roll mid, roll mid, roll mid. No. Still decent. Oh, Swarm is insane. I mean, I'm probably hard playing APOC next turn, right? So I think we just Gambit once here. So Calling Wing gets here. Collectors get buffed. She rolls again. Collectors get buffed. Gambit. Actually, no, we're better off with Gambit, aren't we? Going twice, or trying to anyway. Yeah, we're better off with Gambit going twice than Calling Wing, because he could hit APOC and make APOC even bigger for London. And then if he hits Swarm too, Calling hits Swarms guaranteed. I don't know. They're both good, but Gambit times 2 gets to destroy 2 things potentially, so much better to copy is the argument. So I should have snapped against this bot. They're like way ahead. They're gonna think that, well, let's see. They're not gonna win though. Okay, that's fine. The collectors get big. It rolled right, unfortunately. Although we are ahead there, so maybe that's all right. Collectors just big too. Yeah, APOC, sadly not that huge, but I mean, surely huge enough, right? We're already ahead a ton right. Lizards are about to get way worse. APOC is monstrously large. Swarms that in. Shame this was a, oh, ah! Oh! God! So much for thinking I had right secured. Oh crap, that was scary, dude. They were close mid too. I only had 22 to 19. Holy crap, dude. Whoa, scary.